Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm CurlyGirlAngelaG. Grab some coffee and settle in. Today we are going to be doing my deck of panning update for June. In case you're new to deck of panning, all of the information will be listed down below, as well as the playlist linked and everything. But it's basically where you use a deck of cards to draw, and each card is associated on a game board for a specific prompt, and then you pull products that you want to work on and set goals for those. Sometimes they're easy goals, sometimes they're hard goals. It just depends on what you want to use it for. I use this more as a shop my stash kind of project, but I am going to show you the progress on the products that I pulled in May, and then we're going to choose 5 new products because I did hit goal on everything. So let's start with the first one, the 4 of Clubs, which was a foundation, and I pulled the Merit Beauty Stick, or Perfecting Complexion Stick in silk with the goal of using it 3 times. I did do that. Here's what that looks like. I am still undecided about this product. The first time I wore it, I did not like it. The second and third time I wore it, I was a little more happy with it, but still not thrilled. So I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do with this one, so I'll just put it back into my collection for now. It's just not one of my favorite products, but I may be doing a declutter again soon, so we'll see. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep this, but I did hit goal on it. Then for the 9 of Diamonds, I chose it was Collecting Cobwebs. I chose the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce. This used to be a favorite of mine. I just haven't used it in a really long time. My goal was to use it 3 times. I did do that. It's just really warm toned on me. I did enjoy it when I used it, so I'll put that one back in my collection. Then we had the Jack of Hearts, and I chose, the prompt was cream or liquid. I chose the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. I do have this on today with a liner and a gloss over it. This is a really pretty shade, and I like the formula as well. And so there is that, and I did use that 3 times. Then we had the 10 of Clubs, which is a item that you wish you had returned. And while this is not an expensive item, it's one that I'm just very unimpressed with. Wish I hadn't purchased or had returned. This is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Magnetic Pull, and this is just not what I thought it would be. It worked as a base underneath other eyeshadows, but it creases like crazy on me if I use it by itself, even with an eyeshadow primer under it. So I don't know how long I'll hang on to this, but I did use it 3 times. And if I have pictures of the look that looks that I created with this, I'll put them up here on the screen. But it's not my favorite product, but I did get it used 3 times. And last but not least was the 3 of Diamonds for Warm Toned. And I pulled in the Essence Bronzed This Way eyeshadow palette with the goal to create 2 looks with this. So I'll pop those up on the screen for you so you can see it. I did really enjoy using this. It's a pretty little palette, and so it's gonna go back into my collection, but I did enjoy creating a couple of looks for you guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add those 5 cards back into the deck. I do have 1 joker in here, and so I'm gonna shuffle these a couple of times, and then we will pick some products for June. I'm really excited to refresh this. I'm really happy that I got everything used. A couple of the items I did finish up my goals on today. So I used the Magnetic Pull Shadow Stick as well as the Stockholm lip cream today. So I'm glad that I got that done. I have been a little less into wearing makeup this last month than I had anticipated, but the last few days I've been wearing it again, and I'm back in the groove, so hopefully I can stay on top of things going into this next round of products. Okay, and then I'm going to cut the deck, and we're going to draw. Let me get my game board out. All right, so the first card is the 10 of Spades, which is in for the long haul. Oh, yay. All right, so we'll have to pull a product for that. Then we have the 8 of Clubs, which is out of your hands. I'll have to go look at the prompt sheet because I don't know for sure what that means. And then the 6 of Clubs, which is color. And then the 10 of Hearts, which is this time last year. And last we have the King of Hearts, which is Hit a Pan, Dang It. I like to use this as kind of a shop my stash, so I got a couple of long haul products, it sounds like, but I'm going to go ahead and go look at the prompt sheet, make sure I understand the prompts, pick my products, and then we will come back and I will share those with you along with my goals. All right, I am back. I have my 5 products, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we had the King of Hearts, which was Hit a Pan. So I pulled in my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Sunkissed Bronzer for face and body in the shade Light. And I have used up an entire one of these, hit pan on the second one, and I have this third one. This is no longer available most places. I think you can still find it like on Amazon and stuff, but this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite bronzer in my collection, and I would love to see a nice shiny pan in this. So I'm going to put this in for Hit a Pan, and I don't think that'll be too hard to do just because I do love this bronzer so much. Then we pulled the 10 of Hearts, which is this time last year, something that came into your collection. And I pulled out my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base All-in-One Primer and Moisturizer. This came into my collection last year in June. My dear friend Kara at Journey and Beauty had gifted this to me. She used it for me for my wedding in June last year and then gifted it to me. So we're going to use that, and I am going to put a goal of 10 times for this one. Then we have the 6 of Clubs, and so what I did, I'll put it up here on the screen, was I used the Tiny Decisions app. They have one in there already that has colors, and you're supposed to pick something that either the shade or the packaging is the color, and pink came up for me. So I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I would normally do. I'm going to put a skincare item in. So this is the Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm with probiotics and superfoods, and I just forget to reach for this, and it's getting old. And so here's what that looks like to brighten. So since this has pink packaging, I'm going to put this in, and I am going to make it my goal to use this 15 times over the next month. Next, we had In It for the Long Haul, 10 of Spades. And I pulled in one that is very ambitious, but I don't have a highlighter in my 2024 project pan, and I haven't been pulling many highlighters in my deck of panning. So I pulled in the Makeup Revolution highlighter reloaded in Just My Type. This is an older but a favorite highlighter, and it doesn't look like it's been used near as much as it has. So I'm going to put this in with a goal of using this 30 times. And I know that's pretty lofty, but it should keep it in for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that in. And then the last one was the 8 of Clubs, which is Out of Your Hands. And I really didn't know what that one was till I looked at the sheet. And I'll just go ahead and read it to you the way that it's worded on here. It says, replacing phone a friend and pet or kid pick, have someone else choose a product for you from a selection. Can be a poll on social media. So what I did was I called my mom, got my inventory spreadsheet out, asked her to pick which category of makeup. She picked lip product, asked her which of the 3 categories, liners. I have glosses, oils, and balms in one, and then I have lipsticks and crayons in one. She chose lip oils and glosses and balms, and so then I gave her the numbers on the spreadsheet that were in that category, and she chose 327, which was the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Pearl. So we will be using that this month, and I'm going to go ahead and say 15 uses on this one, and there is what that looks like. I think that will be really easy to accomplish just because it is such a very versatile shade that can go over just about anything. So that's my 5 products that we chose for this month and my goals, and I will have everything listed down below for you. And as long as I can find links for all these, I'll go ahead and link them in my Bendable storefront as well so that you can find them if you are interested in trying them out. But look for them in videos and things like that. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what you think of my goals and my selection. And if you're not already following me, I'd love it if you would hit follow or subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you are alerted for future videos. I do have a project pan playlist, which will be linked down below as well. And don't forget to follow me on my other social medias. I have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Those are all linked down below too. And I'll see you again next month. Have a good month. Happy panning.